Yeah. What's going on, everybody? The Pod About It crew is back, man. Happy, I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's not New Year, but it feel like a New Year. It's been so long since we talked, man. Fellas, how are y'all doing? What's going on with y'all, man?
I'm
Wait.
good.
I hear someone's TV. I just
Might
want to
be
put that
mine.
out there.
Gotta be G.
I thought I had it down low enough.
My man Mike is in the building. Says, "Sup, Mike, G, and Duck."
What
What's
up?
going on, Big Mike? G, Duck. On a scale of 1 to 10, how y'all feeling tonight? 10 being I'm as healthy as I ever been. 1 being my will is in order.
I'm gonna go with 9 because you always got to leave some room for something. But the best I felt in over a week, man. Yeah, whew, effing flu got me. My wife got
Duck,
me, y'all.
what about you, man? How you feeling?
I am incredible. I'm incredible right now. Give me a solid 9 as well, because like G said, there's always room for improvement. That was my very first thought before he even said it. Just made another big sell, first one in weeks. So that's gonna be a nice check next Friday. I'm hyped. So
Nice.
There you go.
how are
Love to hear
you,
it.
sir?
I was just about to say that.
Oh man. So I don't know if it's gas or if it's like a pinched nerve in my lower spine, but other than like the little bit of pain I got in my lower back, I'm great. I'm not gonna say it a 9 though, because it's been bothering me for like 3 or 4 days, and I got bowling tomorrow, so I'm nervous. I am gonna give myself a solid 8 though. Like, if it weren't for that, I'd probably say a 10. Like, I'm feeling good. Your boy got more energy, more stamina. The weight is coming off, man. I'm out here feeling good.
I see you was standing in the camera. I was like, oh, look at him. He got pecs now.
Man, I'm back. The man boobs are gone. You know what I'm saying? I got some, I'm a little flat chested now. It kind of feel weird. I feel like I need to do some push-ups or something, but I haven't started working out like I want to yet. So when I get back in the gym, it's gonna be good. So listen, we started a little bit later than anticipated. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go around the room. And I believe the last time we did a show was right before the Super Bowl. We did our final predictions. G won the shirt. He ain't got it.
Nope.
But shut up. He's gonna get it. So we're gonna start with G. Let's do a quick recap of just how you've been since. I know you said that you were sick, you had the flu. Fill us in with what's going on with you. Anything new?
Pretty much getting over the flu. Wifey got it 2 weeks ago. Actually, this time 2 weeks ago. Wifey got in the car, said she wasn't feeling good. I was like, okay, she getting sick. Then she proceeded to lay her chair back and go to sleep. And I was like, oh wow, I've never seen her do this before. So she ended up getting sick that Tuesday. We both took off of work Wednesday. Next thing you know, I'm coughing Thursday. Woke up Friday, had the chills, aches, body, all of that, cough, whole nine. And yeah, 3 straight days of dealing with that. I'm taking over the counter stuff. It's not doing anything. Like me and the wifey taking that, and it's nothing. We basically just popping Skittles at this point. I was like, yo, if I live to see Monday, I'm going either to my primary doctor or urgent care, whoever opens up first. Just so happened, urgent care opened up at 8 o'clock. Their first appointment was 8:30. I booked it, and I was at their doorstep at 8:30 on the nose. Uh, they took you COVID test. They took a flu test. I wasn't really worried about the COVID test because I took it in at home one and it came back negative. So I kind of knew what I was, in for. They was like, "Yep, COVID came back negative, but you came positive for the flu." And it was like, ain't much we can do other than, just telling you to get rest, drink a lot of fluid. I'm like, look, I haven't slept in 2 days because I'm tossing and turning. I'm achy. I can't get comfortable, whole nine. So they was all right, we'll give you some cough syrup. It has promethazine in it to help you get to sleep. And they put me out for another week because they said you're contagious up to 7 days. So I was all right, well, I just need to get my doctor's note because 5 or more sick days in a row, you got to bring back a doctor's note for work. And I continue to get some good sleep, lots of naps, and I'm good now. Just got a lingering cough, me and wifey, and we're good. Well, I'll say we're both at a 9 out of 10. And it's funny because I think I jinxed her because, I kept saying last month during Black History Month, I said, yo, you keep giving me a hard time during Black History Month and watch what's going to happen. And she ended up getting the flu and ended up giving it to me. So it was like,
Wow.
I put it on her and then she gave it right back.
Okay. Wow. So you blamed her and then you reinfected her, and
Right.
now we are
Terrible.
where we are. That's crazy. I don't like how you just blamed her, like just, oh, like this is me and here it is. That's not cool.
Right.
She got sick, gave it to me. So who else fault is it?
I mean, you could have had a whole different thing. Like you can't give her back what she already had. She would have had the immunities for it. So if you made her sick, that
Yeah.
means that something else made her sick the first time. So
No, she
that means that
still
what you
no.
not see,
She
you just
had
gonna
it
cut me
first.
off. You don't even want to hear it.
Gave it to
Yep.
me. So
But what I'm saying is you can't give it back. You said she got sick afterwards, right?
no, what I'm saying, she got well, what I meant to say is, I jinxed her with the, sickness, and then she gave it to me.
All right. I mean, I guess I ain't gonna argue with you, but it's cool. Anything else going on with you? So I'm happy that you're better. Let me start by saying that.
That's really it, because you got sick, what, 4 days before I did, so that's pretty much the last
I
thing.
was actually sick before we went to Vegas. I took a COVID test only because never mind. I'll recap mine later. But I just want, is there anything else new with you before we go to Duck?
I don't think so. I think that's really about it. First time ever having the flu that, was actually diagnosed. I always kind of assumed that I had like flu-like symptoms, but it was never, really confirmed until I was just tired of dealing with it. And it was like, yep, flu. And so I was like, okay, well.
Okay. All right, Sir Duck, you're up.
Not much is new. I mean, I did just get released from training today. I spent the last 2 weeks chasing 2 presentations. That's all I needed. But they actually decided, you don't need the 2 because they do like counts, right? I needed to sell X amount of money. I needed to sell X amount of like annual premium. I needed to collect X amount of referrals. I needed to actually have 10 appointments, like beginning to end, for this new job. And I've been chasing. I went into my second full week of training. No, I went to my third full week of training at the start of the week and just needed 3 presentations. I started Monday morning with the 1, and then everything I had set up after that either canceled, rescheduled, no show, just like repeatedly every single day, several appointments a day. I was like, this is crazy. So I've spent the last 2 weeks chasing two presentations, 2 appointments. And I was at a point where I was like, I don't even care if I make a sell. Like I didn't need to
just want to get in front of somebody.
Yeah, just let me be done with the training. Just let me get in front of somebody. I had one that actually started last week and we got cut short. She got busy. And then like she just wouldn't answer. She was answering the phone at first. We actually rescheduled and she ghosted me on the reschedule. I was like, okay, like this is insane. And then they ultimately decided, you don't need your last 2 because like we record the presentations and all that. And so they were like, you're knocking it out the park. Like, we don't need to see 2 more. We know you got it. Like, and the rest will come. Like, this is just a coincidental series of bad happenings here, but it'll happen. And then I did 1 more before I got released. I did 1 Sunday night. And then I did the 1 tonight. So I'm at 10, but I was actually released earlier today. So I'm finally at my 10. And this was, like I said, another good one from the lead pack they gave me. And that'll be a nice check next Friday. So
sweet.
And they're doing a competition right now where it's best week ever. So I guess in the agency's history, this time a year ago was the best week, but they purposely did that because the year before they had their best week, and so they just try to top it each year. So, yeah.
I wonder if there's a method to that. Like, is there something about like the end of winter, beginning of spring, that little week in between? I mean, I know spring doesn't officially start till like the 10th or the 19th or something like that, but I mean, winter's pretty much done. Like the worst is over as far as cold temperatures go. We might get some 40s,
Hey, you never know. Me and Linda met 6 years ago. I think the 18th or like somewhere in the middle of the month ended up having a snowstorm. They closed the state down. So you never know. We're not out of it yet.
Yeah.
You never know. But I will say, I'll tell you how a lot of them are doing it. Like it seems like a lot of people are holding it because we share in GroupMe. So that's why when we started, I was down because I had to post that I had just done it, you know what I mean, to the whole agency. So we got a whole agency GroupMe chat. And a lot of them are sitting with personal referrals. So that's how a lot of them are like, okay, I'm saving up for this week. So, and I got one personal schedule for tomorrow, and I may or may not get another one. They've been non-committal. My people don't want to show up for
me. Well, when I was training, no, and I won't say when I was training, when I was interviewing for my very first sales job where I had to make appointments with people. So it's one thing, like if you're in a store in sales and they're in there already. It's another thing when you have to go after sales. So my first job where I actually had to go and pursue sales, they told me straight up, like in that meeting, 25 to 50% are typically going to cancel or reschedule on you. Don't be discouraged by it. After I made the cut, passed all my tests and everything, they were like, yeah, it's actually going to be probably closer to 70% that end up canceling on you. You'll learn that the hard way. So they were like, don't get discouraged. It's okay to double book if you have to, you know.
That's what you tell me the last couple of weeks. Yep.
Right. What you tell people is, sorry, I'm in a meeting right now. I know you're ready. This one's running. They said it's better for you to reschedule than somebody else because most of the people that you talk to are going to reschedule or cancel on you anyway. So they were like, just fill your calendar up. Any appointments that you have, you know, double books. He was like, you know, if you got one at 10 a.m., don't do two of them at 10 a.m. Do one at like 10:30 just in case, but be ready to cancel, even though you might have an hour window for each one. Like, you know, you can do a little bit of overlap in it. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I will say it's crazy that that's the number that they said is closer to 70%. I had 3 appointments booked today, and the first 2 just straight no showed, no response.
That's 66% right there.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was about to say. The other one was a reschedule from last week. So, and at least
selling, are you allowed to say?
Life insurance.
Oh, okay.
Life insurance. Yeah, I know Mike is good, but G, if you and Linda me, let me know. I'm licensed for Jersey, bro. Hit me up.
Check him out.
Ain't no shame in my game, bro.
Well, my parents have my life insurance. They've had it since I was a kid, so good luck with that.
That's fine. You know, there's no such thing as too much coverage, right?
Yeah, but they look at it as they've been paying for over 30-something years.
Okay, all right, stop. Like they can continue to pay, right?
I know that, but they got whatever it is that they got the number that they like, and they've been paying on it for 20-something plus years. So,
have you ever asked them how much the coverage is?
Yes, it's enough to bury and have some change left over.
Right. So that does nothing for you, for your daughter, for your wife, or anything.
Oh, I'm dead.
So if you
still working for the state, you already know they're getting 3 times my salary. They gonna make out better than me being dead.
That's not enough.
Nah.
Even if you make 75 a year, bro, that's only 225 when you go.
Oh, and that's not enough?
No. What if y'all go buy a house? Never mind. All right, this is not a sales thing. I'm not doing this right now. We'll have this conversation off air. But that's absolutely not enough because you got a daughter.
Mike's right. This is not a conversation for on it.
But I like the way you think.
I was going to ask about your daughter, G, because that's, you know.
Yeah, I got life insurance on her. I got that 3-4 years ago.
Okay.
Let's say you and your wife go and buy a car. Y'all plan on splitting the bill, and God forbid you get into a bad accident. Car is gone. Now she needs a whole new one. They got to bury you. Mortgage, rent, whatever. Your daughter, you want to leave something for her as well. You want your wife to be able to get another car, and you need to compensate for the bills that you have until she decides to move on, whether it be with someone else or until she can
not
readjust.
Getting 6 figures while I'm alive. Me leaving her 3 times my salary. Hey, baby, couldn't give this to you when I was alive. Here you go. It ain't like we out here living in the McMansion, driving around in expensive cars.
He said a McMansion. I can't say the word I want to say. All right, y'all, you got it. I'm gonna let it go. So what's new with me? My team lost the Super Bowl. I went through a little bit of an angry phase or disappointment phase. And then right after, I had to go to the scene of the crime in Vegas. I was out there a little sick and under the weather. We had about $1,500 to go play with. We ended up spending a little more than 2 stacks while we were out there. Not exactly how I wanted the trip to go. We spent a lot of time looking up all these cool things to do, go-kart racing and zip lining through the city and all kinds of stuff. And the only thing that we did that was on the list, well, we ended up doing 2 or 3 things that were on the list. Let me be clear. But like the events and stuff that we were talking about, like renting cars to drive through the city. I got out there, didn't even know it. My license had expired, so we couldn't do that.
This guy.
I just didn't know. I was like, hey, I got my passport. He was like, no, dude, you need a valid driver's license. We can't give you this vehicle without a driver's license. Like,
the
no.
mail, the reminder in the mail saying, hey, yeah.
I don't know. I didn't see it. So I had to come back home, get a new driver's license. It was all kinds of craziness that was happening. But we went out there. We had a good time. It could, if everything went the way it was supposed to go, and that would have been a 10, I would probably give this trip about a 5. We went out there without transportation. We decided to Uber or Lyft everywhere we needed to go. I will recommend that in Vegas for people. Don't rent the car. Uber and Lyfting while you're out there, so much easier. A lot of the places you go to, some of them will even validate parking and all that stuff or give you access to their parking places, but not all of them can do that. You got to go to one of these big high-rise hotels that have 1,000 places to sleep, and then look at the size of the parking lot and you realize it's only 300 spots. Like, they anticipate people not parking in their parking lot.
No, we rented a car when we went to Vegas in 2019 and we were good.
Where did y'all stay?
We stayed off the strip purposely because Linda lived there, so she knew all the ins and outs. She was like, yeah, it's too crowded on the strip.
We're on the strip.
Hotel off the strip.
Right, so we were on the strip, and everything on the strip costs twice as much, maybe 3 times as much. You go somewhere and get a meal for $10 off the strip. On the strip is $28, $29, $30. The same exact meal from the same type of place. So it's just it was weird. We overspent on food because the people, my boy that we were with didn't really want to leave the strip. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like where they wanted to be. So, but we had the rooftop lunch or dinner. I forget what time. I think it ended up being dinner, but it was beautiful. Rooftop, beautiful sight, beautiful views. We got some pictures and everything. We got to the go-kart racing place, and nobody wanted to do it. It was like,
really?
Why did we even come if we didn't do it? We didn't do it. Like, it was just, and that's what I'm saying. Like, all the stuff that we looked at to do before we got there, we just, if we probably looked up like 15, 20 things to do. I think we did 2 or 3.
Why nobody wanted to do the go-kart?
I'll tell you what, though, too, because I've been to Vegas once. I loved it. I will absolutely go back at some point. But it's like, you real like time just goes by so fast. Like you just said, y'all looked up like 15 things. You know what I mean? And it's like you only got the 2 or 3 of them because time. I'm getting a phone call real quick.
It wasn't the fact that we didn't have enough time to do it. It was just like trying to get everybody to agree on what we were going to do next was a bit of a holdup. You know what I'm saying? And so when that kind of thing happens, and it's no harm, no foul to the people that we were with or anything like that. It's just the more people you're with, the harder it is to get people to agree. You need to be able to be like, all right, y'all go, we're going to do this. You know what I mean? There was a day where me and my wife just went to sleep in. We spent the previous day walking, going to see different things and doing this and doing that, looking at different stores and all that.
What's the earliest y'all went to sleep during that trip?
The earliest we went to sleep was probably maybe like 12:30, 1 a.m. type.
Yeah, I think the one night we went to sleep, it was like 10, but it was like towards the end of the trip. But earlier, I don't think we went to sleep before 12 o'clock.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So like we and then there were times where the ladies would get tired. So me and my boy just went out, hit a couple different casino spots and all that stuff. But I didn't go all the way out there to gamble. Like, Parks is right here where I live. So that there's no thrill to the casino for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's not really the thrill. I want to be out. I want to see stuff. I like I like watching the magicians on the sidewalk. You know what I'm saying? We stood there. We watched the guy. I was in the show. My boy ended up being in the show, and he was there before me. I came out of the bar that was there, went to the bathroom in the bar, came back out, and then he was like, "Oh, my man, right here. You come here, come here." And then he got me involved in the same show, and it was a fire show. Like I like seeing the people out there earning their bucks on the street. Like to me, that's dope. You know what I mean? Boom. Here's $10. You got $10 just from me. You had a crowd of 50 people. Like. They cleaning up out there. You know what I'm saying? Like they doing good. But I like that. I like watching them, right? They only got 4 or 5 people. We're not going to start the show. But what he starts doing when people are standing there watching him, he's doing this, he's doing that, getting people's attention. You got 4 or 5 people. Now he turns on his microphone, starts making noise. All right. We're getting ready to do it. We got 2 more minutes. Let's go. Like, and then he kind of brings the crowd around him to get it started. You know what I mean? Because he knows he's working for tips. Yeah. I'm not going to do this, and it takes me 20 minutes to do the whole thing, and there's only 3 people here. Yeah. But I'll start if there's 10, because as the 10 are gathered around, next thing you know, now there's 20, because it's like, yo, what's happening over here? You know what I mean? Like, It's just like the way humans work is that herd mentality. I think Duck is ready to come back in, so I'm gonna bring him back in.
Yeah, we're supposed to be going next month, and I know the one thing we said we wanted to ride the Ferris wheel. What else did we say we wanted to do, babe, next time we go back to Vegas? Then we said we wanted to go to the Grand Canyon.
I know we want to do a Cirque du Soleil show.
We want to do a Cirque du Soleil show. We want to do the Ferris wheel that's there. I think we said, I doubt if we'd do it. We wanted to go out to see the dam.
I saw Cirque du Soleil the one time I went. That was
see, perfect. Like we didn't see any shows. And I was disappointed. Like there was comedy shows. I think Mike Epps was out there. Like we like y'all know I'm a boxing person.
Yeah.
Like there's always boxing in Vegas, even if it's not something that's televised, right? Like you could find it. We didn't do that. I want to see a comedy show. We did go to this place. I forget what it was called, but the servers are rude on purpose, and they write they give everybody like the chef hat, but they write a message on there, like. And it's always something disrespectful. Like the one girl, all right, so the table next to it, this one girl had red weave. They were like, I got this weave at Walmart. Like types, like it was just like they purposely disrespectful. They'd be like, you guys know what you want yet? No? All right, fuck you guys. I'm out of here. I'll be back later. Like they're purposely rude to you. You know what I mean? Like, and so we paid to be mistreated. It's all like, but you got to know what you're walking into. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that was a pretty fun experience. And then the messages that they write on your hats and everything. It was a lot. That to me was fun. It was a good experience. I just wish I wasn't sick, and it would have been better if, like I said, we just did a couple more shows. But like I said, it was cool. It was a good experience. That was my first time in Vegas. I would go back, but what I would do is I would make it a point that even if I don't feel like it, make sure I do one thing a day. You know, we're going to be out here and we're going to be spending this money anyway. So might as well do something. Y'all know me. I'm the type of person, I don't want to go to bars over and over. I'd rather get some drinks and walk around and drink. You can do that out there.
Yep. Right. Don't free my hand strip.
Yeah. Let's buy the bottle, pour up as we want to, keep them with us. I wear a backpack. Y'all know me. I keep a backpack with me. I'll keep the drinks in my backpack. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no need. But my buddy was like, oh, this bar makes the cheapest drinks. Like, bro, you paid $12. Yes, it was a huge drink and a lot of alcohol was in it, but for the cost of 2 drinks, you could have had a whole bottle that lasted you the whole day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, it's just little stuff like that like I think about. And maybe it's the dad in me with 4 kids. They don't have any kids. You know what I mean? It's just them, and he don't pay rent because where he works, they give him housing for free. So my mind is I still got to come home to mortgage. I got to come home to car payment, and I got to come home with 4 kids. I'm paying somebody to watch my kids while I'm here. Like, and the $2K that I talked about us spending was there. That wasn't what we still had to pay for people to watch the kids for the whole week and all that. But it was still a good time. So I don't want to sound like I'm complaining or ungrateful. Then when I came home, I got even more sick, and they took me out of work for the following week. So I was out of work when I say out of work, I was working from home. So I didn't have to use time or anything like that. But, you know, it was like I was on my deathbed, bro. I was in bed soaking wet. Like I couldn't stop sweating. Like I had the flu, and my boy ended up having strep throat and stuff. Like it was crazy. Like we all got sick on the way back, man. It was terrible, terrible, terrible.
How are they doing?
No. Everybody's good now. Everybody's good. We've all rebounded. We ready to start getting back together with each other and stuff like that. I talked to a bunch of Niner fans that went out to Vegas, not necessarily to the game, but to watch in the city and celebrate with the team if we had a won and all that. And I think I know of 3 people. Think about that. You guys know how big my platform is. I think I know of 3 people who went to Vegas and didn't come back sick.
Dang. So
Everybody got sick out there. Yeah. Everybody got sick out there. So, it is what it is. What else is new with me? I got a new car yesterday. I did get the new car yesterday.
What? Congratulations. We haven't been talking because I had no idea that was coming.
Yeah. The Palisade is gone. I'm officially a minivan driver.
Okay, so real quick, before you go, I was just thinking about the Palisade whenever we were texting the other day, because it's March Madness and you do your show. What was that the show called Party in the Palisade or something like that? What was the one? Okay. So that's why I thought about it. And then for you to just be dropping this, I had no idea. So
right.
So what you gonna call it now, Mike?
Well, so I actually recorded a show tonight. I have to upload it when we're done. I'm going to upload that when we're done. And what I'm going to do is I ask people like a call to action for the viewers. Help me come up with a name. I don't know if they want to do kicking it in the Kia, clowning in the carnival, because I got a Kia Carnival. And so we'll see what the people say as far as what name they like, and we're just going to have to rebrand the show. You know what I mean? But we had 2.5 solid years of Party in the Palisade. I don't regret it. But the van is definitely better for the lighting. Like I went in the Hyundai, I had to buy a light so I could be seen still. Like I bought this big square light that plugs up, and I can control it so that way I could be seen. Because in the winter, when it gets darker, when I'm doing the shows in the car, it gets dark too fast. In the summertime, 6 o'clock, it's still nice and bright out. I didn't need a light. But this time of year, I need a light. Now they've got lights everywhere in this minivan, so it's dope. I don't even need that spotlight anymore, so it's pretty cool. Mike said, "Really, you're gonna change it now after I made the play?" You don't have to change. You don't have to change the name of the playlist if you don't want, Mike. Or maybe you could just rename the playlist. But. Now you got some homework. You're gonna have to vote, Mike. You gotta let me know what you want to call it, bro. And we're gonna rock out still. The shows continue. But I did do a show today. I got another show coming on Thursday, and I'm back in my groove.
No.
That's really it. So let's get to some topics. Here we are, half hour in. We haven't talked about shit.
So you know what? Let me go ahead, since we kind of already segued into what we were talking about, being sick and sickness. So 4 years later, it'll be the anniversary of when COVID hit. Everything shut down.
That is coming up. Yeah, the official declaration of the pandemic. You were right.
Yep. So I don't want to talk about the negative or the sad stuff about COVID. What are some of the positive, fun memories you remember from being locked down, shut down? Whole nine. What are some of your fun memories?
So, Mike, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first because my answer is going to be the most boring. It didn't change anything for me. I actually got more busy at work. I work in the medical field, and more people needed oxygen, more people needed tanks and all that stuff. My job was an uptick. So if I had to say that it was a positive, I did enjoy the benefits of being a first responder. The different fast food chains and all that stuff were taking care of us, comp meals in certain places and all that stuff. And it came to a point where I felt bad not paying these people. So I didn't tell them all the time. And y'all know I'm not much of a fast food person anyway.
Yeah.
So the few times I did have to go somewhere, that was pretty cool. Being on the road when there was no traffic, like when everything was a ghost town, loved it. Schools were shut down. Everybody was doing the schooling from home. So the travel to work, that time frame from 2 to 4 where buses are on the road didn't exist. Like that was a positive. You know what I'm saying? And I guess more time with the kids. Them being home and homeschooling and learning computers and stuff like that. That was kind of a kick in the butt for some of them. My one daughter didn't get to experience kindergarten in school because it was her first year. And like shut down, go home. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like a weird experience for her. Her first year of school was at home. You know what I mean? So like that was different. But I mean, those would be my positives. Those would be my positives.
Duck.
My positives, I was in the best shape probably of my adult life. Like I was hitting my bike I purposely bought a bike about a month or so after the pandemic started, which they were very hard to find, but I did find
Yes,
one.
they were.
And I was biking literally 6 days a week for a minimum of an hour every morning to start my day. And usually it was much more than an hour. Like I know I did some 3-hour rides. A lot of my rides are 2 hours. Some were like 2.5 hour and a half. I lost a ton of weight. It was the first time that I got under 200 pounds probably since like college. So like I lost a lot of weight. I was working out. I did that it was that 30-day like 10,000 kettlebell swing challenge. I did that in the month of April, and I got a jump rope. I was doing that like the cardio intermittently in between my sets. So I was working out like crazy. Before then and since then, like that was the most video game time I've gotten in a long. Like y'all know, we used to hop on Call of Duty all the time, right? Like,
Yep.
when was the last time I even hit y'all up? Yo, y'all want to shoot zombies?
Nobody wants to play with me anymore. Nobody wants to play with me.
I don't even have the correct system anymore. So I'm still on PS4. So
yeah, but no, the games are backwards compatible. Like we could still play.
Oh yeah, I gotta find the time. That's literally I've not. I had so much time to game. Like I enjoyed it. I enjoy getting in shape. I got my grill, started grilling. Y'all know I love the grill. I grilled the other night. I was like, yo, this weather's too good. When I was trying to wait to find out, if we were going to be recording. That's why we were texting you like crazy. I'm like, yo, let me plan my meal and the rest of my night. I want to grill, but if not, I'm going to wolf something down real quick. So, but yeah.
You just reminded me, the COVID year was one of the best years of Nothing But Niners because people were just at home looking for entertainment. And so I would say that was probably the biggest year of growth. We probably gained like 3,000 subscribers that one year. So that was good. That was also a positive. And
on the positive note, I bought my house in 2020. I started watching a whole bunch of YouTube channels about just credit and real estate. And I've always wanted to be a real estate investor. Y'all know that. This was the first step on that journey. And so I bought my house in 2020, about a month or so before my birthday. And yeah, it's just been, it was a good year. And I made my baby. So.
Man said, I made my baby. God bless you. And you know what's cool about what you saying that is that you listed that as a positive. So I'm proud of you for that.
Absolutely.
I'm very happy that you said it that way.
For me, well, it's funny because we had a meeting right as the pandemic was, just about to start. I actually bought a new bowling ball like that Thursday or Friday, and then Wednesday everything shut down. Yo, I was like, I'm like, what's going on with my ball? That was the first.
Wait. I have to piggyback off of that. I also bought a new bowling ball that I didn't get it right before it was declared. But I think I placed the order
same here
before it was declared
next week.
And yeah, Chuck at the pro shop was like, yo, give it a week to come in, give me another week to get it right. Like I'll let you know. And so now I'm just waiting. Like, I got a brand new bowling ball that I can't even pick up because of this damn thing.
Bro, as soon as stuff started opening up, they was the first call I made. They're like, yeah, we didn't forget about you. We got your order right here. We got all the stuff. We just, give us some time to get back situated and we'll, let you know. So
actually, I'm lying. I had just picked mine up right before. Unc, because he off the strength of me ordering mine, he ordered one that he had to wait for a while. I'm mixing it up in my head. It was Unc that ordered it and had to wait. But it was worse for me now that I think about it. Because I got the ball that I've maybe rolled 3-4 games with, and now I gotta wait to the bowling alleys are open again.
But yeah, we had a meeting. They said, hey, look, we're probably gonna shut down. Real quick backstory, for 10 years I was working in the mailroom. So they're like, look, we need you to come in on Wednesdays to help out, do the mail. Don't get in before 10 o'clock. Come in after 10. We actually have to go pick up the mail from the place because normally Capitol Post Office would bring the mail to the building. They sort it, they deliver it. So we actually had to go to the Capitol Post Office, pick up the mail, bring it back to work, sort it. And I only had to go in 1 day a week and I'm still getting paid 35 hours. And it was a freaking ghost town. Like, you know how in the episodes of The Walking Dead where they go in the building, you know, looking for supplies? It was like that, just more lights. And it was crazy. It was like a freaking ghost town. Like there was, you know, some supervisors in, you know, doing whatever, taking inventory, you know, but it was just like super eerie. And I got to leave at like 2 o'clock. I went in at 10, left at 2 o'clock, and I was like, wow, this is awesome. I was going in with sweatpants on, like
Or
no
4 hour work day, getting paid for the whole week. Yes,
still
that
get
is
paid for the whole week. And
Yeah.
outside of work, Walmart was probably like the only store open. So that was like our mall when we needed like the littlest stuff. Hey, I need more deodorant. I'm like, all right, we went to this Walmart. Hey, let's look at another Walmart to go to. We went to a Walmart that was like an hour away just to, you know, take a drive to get out of the house. Like that was the place to go hang out.
And I quickly learned how stupid humans were during COVID.
Oh yeah,
You ever think about why toilet paper and paper towels were so hard to come across?
because people were stockpiling. Why? I don't know.
Right, that's my point. Like and then so they tell you during COVID, like less human interaction, right? That's when there was a boom in Uber Eats and DoorDash and stuff like that. So it's dangerous to interact with people. Okay, let me order food and have them ship it to me. Think about that for a second.
I've always thought about that. It did not make sense to me.
Right. Like we just like humans, Americans, I don't know what you want to call it. I don't think all humans are that stupid, but in this country, we were dumb as shit. It's a pandemic. Let me give everybody my address and have them just random people I don't know just drop stuff off here at my house.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. Amazon. Phew, everybody was ordering everything online.
The craziest aspect of what you're saying, Mike, is you got to remember that the way they were telling us at the time is like it lingers in the air for X amount of time after, you know, if somebody's got it. So it's like you're basically hoping that they're wearing their mask, but you're also being told, hey, it's okay to wear your mask if you're outside and nobody's around you. So why would, if I'm a delivery person, why would I have my mask on as I'm approaching your house? You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, and the other part I forgot to mention that was the fun part. Man, getting those stimulus checks. Man, it was like Christmas.
They gave stim checks during.
Yeah, we got like at least 3 of them for the first year. We got like 3 of them, and that was so fun. Everybody hitting everybody up. Hey, man, I just got mine. Did you get yours? Nah, man. What bank you got? Oh, I got bank such. Okay. Everybody that got bank, they got theirs today. Everybody else, you know, they might get theirs the next day or, you know, a couple more days from there. Stimmies, man.
Speaking of banks,
I remember real quick with the stimulus checks. I got mine, and Unc and I talking about. I was like, "Yeah, I got the full amount. You get the full amount." He was like, "Nah, I ain't get the full amount." Unc, the only way you ain't get the full amount is if you make over whatever the amount is. And he was like, "Mm-hmm." That was how I found out. That's how I found out Unc was making more than I realized.
He like, mm-hmm, yeah.
It was like, okay.
G mentioned banks. I am on the market for a new bank. I'm going to be shutting down my credit union account soon. Do you fellas have any recommendations?
All right, so I have had Wells Fargo since 2008. With Wells Fargo now, you get paid 2 days early. So instead of Friday, I get paid at around 6, anywhere from 6 to 6:15 that evening.
On Wednesday?
On Wednesday, yeah. Because I know credit union, you were getting it, what, Thursday morning, Thursday night, something like that?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Wednesdays with credit, depending on your payroll and
But that
everything.
I would say that depends on your company because now I'm
Yeah,
getting them on Fridays and I still got credit union. So my job just don't process shit until we ain't giving
yeah.
you nothing
So
until we
you
have to.
get it early on Wednesdays. I use Capital One as well because I have two checking. One is my personal money, and my other one at Capital One is strictly for bills. I send money there, and it's used to pay bills. I keep my bill money separate from my personal money. There's no fees, no minimums. Coming from the guy that just bought a new car,
Always
uh,
buying a new car. I feel like
but the bad thing about Capital One, though, that obviously they got ATMs, at different locations, you can take money out fee free. But if you actually need to go like to a physical branch, like an actual, branch, the closest one is like in Edison. So,
Yeesh. Uh,
but again,
I'm
I
looking for
just use
something that's
that for bills,
convenient.
and I sell that there, and hey, so it doesn't bother me at all. But as your like primary bank, I always think a primary bank you should at least have one physical branch that you can get to within like 20 minutes. Again, I've had Wells Fargo since 2008. Haven't had any problems.
nice.
Okay.
I don't have any recommendations. I can tell you, I've been trying to get with USAA for years, and when I say that, my dad is former military. I just need him to create an account, and he refuses to do it. So that's also why I've been saying I might join the reserves later this year. So that's part of why. That's not the whole reason. Obviously, there's other benefits to it, but I might join the Air Force Reserves in part so I can get into the USAA. But my dad could make that a lot easier for me. And I was like, dude, I'll give you $100 to open a savings account. That's like, I'll put the money in there for you. I just need you to go ahead and do it because then I have access to it.
And he can't be bothered to do it online. You can get it done in 10, 15 minutes online.
He refuses until he talks to one of his other military buddies, Rick. And he just hasn't had that conversation with Rick yet. It's been years. And he has not had that conversation with Rick yet.
So, Mike, I'm curious. You've had credit union for 10 plus years. Why the change? What also is Sis leaving too, or just you?
No, just me. I'll explain that to y'all off air. But I have a very calculated reason as to why I'm doing that. So
okay,
yeah, I was advised by my lawyer to do that. So
got you.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we talked about COVID. We talked about banks. Duck, did you have any topics you wanted to get to?
Nothing pressing. I know I put in there we should discuss the Devils because we were supposed to be following them. I get the alerts on how their games go each day, but I only said that because they literally just fired their head coach. We came on we came on the pod and we were big up in the head coach.
We were praising him,
saying all these years, all these accolades, more wins than any other active coach, I think it was, or something like that. And it's like, dang, dude, you did not let our takes on you age well. You didn't help it at all.
It's funny because they had us thinking like he was the Bill Belichick of hockey almost, right? And it was, but even Bill Belichick fell apart when he ain't had the right pieces. So I mean, you don't really know how things are gonna go. It'll be interesting to see how they rebound. I know I watched who were they playing the other night, but we lost like 5-1.
I didn't
empty
watch the
net
game,
goal.
but I saw the alert, and that's the thing, the way they
That was
started
Friday.
out.
It was Friday.
The way they started out was like first they were winning early on, and they're still winning from time to time, which is the part that even as a distant fan, like I said, I'm not watching, but I'm seeing the alerts. That's frustrating. You want consistent wins. I don't know how they are in terms of the playoff run or anything, but I saw something today that looks like they're ways out of it, but they think they can get back. I don't know, but it's like when they were losing, they weren't losing close. Like a lot of these are like blowouts by hockey standards, and you're like, dude, what did I sign up for?
Right.
Yeah,
Still gonna
it's tough to watch. Yeah. Oh yeah. You don't jump ship, but damn.
No, I'm not jumping ship. I feel like I gotta have a Jersey team, and there aren't many to choose from.
Yeah, exactly. So,
did y'all see the clip going around? These girls were playing basketball in like a cafeteria in like tight t-shirts and thongs.
No, I did not see that.
Oh boy. I don't know if I bookmarked it on our page or not.
You said in
I have
school. I hope this is college.
no. I don't even know if it was a school. It was just women playing basketball in thongs. Hold on, let me see if I bookmarked it real quick. I didn't bookmark it, so now I gotta find it.
Yes.
Basketball in thongs.
What do they call that? When they have a name for it when the women play in lingerie and football. I forgot what it was called. Power something puffs, sugar puffs, or
Well,
whatever.
powder puff.
Yeah, powder puffs.
But that's like, I mean, like that's
Yeah, I
high
wasn't sure
school
if the
and
name was similar to puff or whatever.
all right. So search basketball thong. I don't recommend searching that, y'all. All right, let me type basketball cafeteria.
Basketball and thong. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I don't. I said I don't recommend searching that. I said I don't recommend it. Look at how it piqued his curiosity. Like, oh, I got to see what he saw.
No, because I was like, wait, what the heck is he? I knew what you said you were trying to pull up, but I was like, what did he just say? Because I'm my customer that I just sold the policy to. She texted me right now, so I'm responding real quick.
Yeah, I'm not finding.
And I was like, nah, I didn't just hear that right.
That's crazy because that's something that you would think that you could Google and get the results that you're looking for.
Well, I'm not on Google. I'm on Twitter because that's where I
Gotcha.
saw it, but I'm not seeing it. I'm gonna just go to Google and see if I can find it. Women's underwear basketball. Let's see if that does it. They showed me underwear to wear during basketball. Wow.
Safe to say, Mike, you're not going to find it. But
how long ago was this? I mean, I feel like it's got to be recent, so you to be bringing it up.
I saw it like 2 days ago. I found it. Okay, it's called Buns and Basketball. It's a league. It's a league in Atlanta. It was not.
How am I not surprised? That sounds like something Atlanta would do.
All right. Do y'all want to see?
Of course, I want to see.
Yes, we want to see. You can't bring that up and then leave us hanging.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find it on Twitter first. Let me put
Buns
in basketball.
Because I guess they couldn't say buns and balls, huh?
They got flyers for it, but I gotta find the. I need to find the video.
The basketball lover and basketball fan in me wants. I still want to see good quality basketball. Like,
no, it wasn't that. Like, it was a fast break, and Shorty was all by herself and didn't score on her first 3 attempts. Like, she finally got it in, but oh my God, I can't find it. All right, I'm gonna do a screen share anyway because so if you type in Buns and Basketball and search, this is Money Bunny is the name of the profile. I'm gonna share with y'all real quick, but this ain't what I saw in Atlanta. All right, so this is her page. I'm gonna zoom in on some of her posts.
Mm.
So she's just showing like what she looks like, but she was not the one playing. But this is basically what they were running around in. This is more like what I saw in Atlanta. This is probably the clip that I saw going around from this one right here. This little
leave it to the ATL.
I want to see good basketball and buns. Like, you can't just be up there, like you said, smoking the layup 3 times and wide open.
Right. Hold on. I'm gonna find the damn clip. Or, you know what? Let me just see if this video. Let me see if because this is definitely the video. It says this video is age restricted. Create an account to confirm you. Oh, I'm not creating an account to see it. No, you got me effed up. Buns and basketball. I'm gonna find it though. I'm gonna find this video. Is this it? This has got to be it. Oh, YouTube has what? Like, we never seen cheeks before. Like, why is it like so bad on you? Like, I'm not gonna find it, but it wasn't good ball. Pause.
Wasn't good. You were wild, yo.
That laugh, yo. Oh man.
I'm not gonna find it. Let's just try Buns basketball. Let's see. Okay, here we go. I found the clip. All right. Y'all ready?
Ready.
I'm gonna actually play the actual video. This was not good, bro. Like they're in a cafeteria.
And I was about to say, it's not even
Fast break. Look at the fast break. Look. Watch Shorty with the red thong and all closest to us. I'm open. Hey, I'm open. Fast break. It's to the crowd.
Yo.
And they so proud they courtside. Look, my feet are on the court. Like they doing the courtside flex. Oh my God.
I appreciate them trying to
terrible.
put something together, but not in the cafeteria with,
5-foot court. Like it's so bad. It's so bad. So my question to y'all is, would you go?
No.
If we found one of these in the local area, and y'all know we outside of we're right by 2 major cities.
I'm about to say,
Like
it's probably here. It probably is an option for us.
Y'all wouldn't go watch the Jersey team?
Nah, because it's gonna be straight ghetto like crazy. And as soon as I pull up, my anxiety is gonna be through the roof. Because anywhere I'm at and there's a bunch of black people, my alertness is
you so racist. You know you black.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Like, damn.
Yeah, anxiety beat Ohio are just racist.
He said anywhere it's a bunch of black people, like, yo, like, bro, you black. So if you this is what it looked like. Look,
my first thought is, something about to pop off at some point for whatever reason. That's all it is in my mind. Like somebody here that did something to somebody, as soon as they lock eyes on them, it's going down. That's my first thought.
Not for nothing, Mike. I'm not attending a basketball game in a damn cafeteria. They can keep that.
For real.
It
bring back high school fights and stuff. I'm like, no, all it takes is somebody to get rowdy, a bunch of rap music playing, people probably on the sideline. They just saw it. You can't even say court side because they're not even at a court. They cafeteria side, probably drinking. Nah, I'm good.
Most places that have a cafeteria usually have a gym. So was the gym booked? Like, what are we doing?
But even if they didn't want to do full court, you could have did like halfway in the actual gym. Okay, cool. Entrepreneur spirit, you're trying to put something together. All right, cool. But if I pull up to the event and it's in the cafeteria, I'm like, all right, y'all, I'm out.
So I've spent the week bookmarking things on our Twitter page. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the screen with y'all and I'm going to quickly scroll through. Each one of y'all get to tell me to stop at one of them and we're going to discuss it.
Okay.
All right. And so there's one of them I have to do because of the title, Wash Your Drawers. Okay. So I don't know if y'all saw the title of today's episode. It says Wash Your DRAWERS. What do you say what do you call that?
Draws.
You
should be drawers, but it's draws.
Yeah,
you say draws,
but it's draws.
We all.
Okay, I thought I was the only one. So when I typed it out, I originally typed it out as DRAWS, and I was like, that is not how this is supposed to be spelled. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna share the screen, and like I said, each one of y'all pick one from the bookmarks. I'm gonna scroll through quickly. I'm not gonna go slow. I'm gonna go slow enough for y'all to see it, but I want y'all to say, all right, Mike, that one. Like I want one of y'all to pick. All right. So
that
we got
one.
This. Damn. All right.
Wait, G.
I'm immediately intrigued.
Oh,
all right.
God.
So the post says New York City street justice is getting tied up to a pole like a rotisserie chicken in the middle of the hood at 4 a.m. So I'm gonna click the video, and we're gonna listen to it, and I want to get your thoughts on it. Here we go.
No more touching little girls, bro, alright? Look at your man, though. Nigga, dumb tight. Hair look crazy. Nigga, wrap them up.
He on the floor like it's
Doing
embarrassing.
bad, bro.
bro.
Stop touching girls.
Can you give me some respect and
Wait, G, you got to hear what he
Squad, you
say.
got to
Hold
feel
on, G. You got to listen to him. Listen.
Dumb tight. Hair look crazy. Nigga, wrap them up. Oh, how we just see that? You doing bad, bro. Stop touching girls.
Can you give me some respect and top me?
Nah, squad, you gonna have to feed yourself.
What happened?
Okay,
Maddie,
so,
can you give
man,
me
sure,
some
yeah.
respect and get my legs moved?
Who did you like this?
Nobody.
No more touching little.
He
No more
said,
touching
"Who
little
did
girls,
you like
bro,
this?"
alright?
He said nobody.
Look at your man's though.
But he said no more touching little
Nigga,
girls. All
dumb
right,
tight. Hair look crazy.
bro.
Nigga,
I
wrap them
never
up.
seen this
Oh, how
before.
we just see that?
Look, this he
Doing
not.
bad, bro.
Can
Stop
you
touching
give me-
He
girls.
just
can you
floating
give
in
me
the
some
air.
respect and top me?
Nah,
Carousel.
you got to feed yourself.
What happened?
Can you show me some respect and untie me? He was like,
Yeah.
nah, bro, you on your own.
Who did you like this?
Who did you like this?
Nobody.
Nobody.
No more touching little girls, bro. Alright.
So
Your man's though.
Yo, this is
the
crazy.
so the topic for this one is basically this guy wasn't accused of raping but touching little girls.
Right.
Streets caught up to him. They tied him to the pole. He literally can't get down. He can't get down. Street justice served.
So he got what he had coming. He's lucky it wasn't worse. That's number one. Cause that's one of those crimes that you get locked up for that, you're done, right? So the fact that all they did was tie your ass to a pole.
I
Now
don't know.
That's all that we saw. Nah, he was lumped up.
He lumped up, bro.
I was about to say that's all we saw. He does look like they put him through the ringer first. Because here's the thing, like it's not like I'm voluntarily letting you tie me to it. No matter what I'm accused of, I'm fighting back. You know. But
he definitely
I knew duct tape is strong, but they had to use a lot of.
Yo.
Bro, that wasn't rope.
Like the crazy thing is, they probably propped them up on something, taped them, and then removed it and just left them suspended just by the tape.
It wasn't what's the
A go-kart, not a go-kart, a shopping cart or something.
no, when they don't use the police cuffs anymore, they do the wire.
The
Zip ties.
The
zip
zip ties. It wasn't zip ties, it was tape.
Who did this to you? Nobody.
Oh my
He
god.
knew not to snitch. I tell you that. He knew not to snitch.
Right?
Yep.
So,
man.
Somebody touches a young child. I'll put myself out there. Y'all find out somebody touched one of my daughters, a grown man. Is that justice served to y'all? I mean,
Considering
let's just go ahead and say we ran down on him. And let's just go ahead and say he got physically fucked up.
Absolutely.
And now we're going to put you on display for the whole hood to see when they wake up in the morning. We leaving you here. And when they wake up in the morning, this is what they're going to see.
Yep. I love
Is that justice served?
I'm okay with that. I am okay with that. Yep.
I'm okay with that. If you get caught again, then yeah, we serving you over to the real police after we,
right.
lump you up again.
Only thing I'm trying to think in my head is how can I make it worse for you? How can I make it more embarrassing to have
Pinatas? Oh, okay. Never mind.
Well, the problem is if the tape get weak and he fall, like I'm not trying to have manslaughter on my hands. You know what I mean? Like that's the only because I did think about that. I would have had him higher in the air. That was my first thought. But you
See,
fall,
my thought, honestly,
and I know the hood can figure that out. I know they can figure out how to get him up.
my thought is beat you up and hog tie you, drop you off just like they did on Nothing to Lose. Drop you right off at the police station. Hey, this leave a note. This is what he accused of doing. Here you go.
Yeah. What I like the most about this is that he was floating in air. So some of his limbs somewhere have no circulation. Like something is so tight that he's on that pole, not sliding down anymore. He still had, think about this. He had clothes on. Was the pole God, please don't let it
And
be
I
another
like,
pole.
I will say, I like. It looked like they put a piece of aluminum foil between his face and the pole. Like that's just
Nigga,
considerate.
dumb tight.
You know what I
Hair
mean? You don't know
looking
how many
crazy.
germs on that pole. Or it might have been more
Nigga
tape, but
back
either
the
way,
Oh, how we just sue that?
Man,
You doing bad, bro.
Can
Stop
you do
touching
me?
girls.
Can you
it's
do me
more
some
tape.
respect and top me?
Nah, squad, you gonna have to feed yourself.
What happened?
Get
Hey,
Maddie.
so,
Can you do
man,
me
sure
some
did.
respect and give my leg, please?
Who did you like
can
this?
you get my leg, please?
Nobody.
No more touching little.
Don't
No
mind.
more touching little.
All I'm like, he's tied so tight, he's not sliding down that pole.
He's
So
not. He
that,
doesn't have
there's
room to move. Can his fingers
Yeah.
wiggle? Show it again.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's got to be no feeling in something. Like, something is just
Little girls,
numb.
bro. Alright.
Okay, he
These
can
are
wiggle his
man's
fingers.
though. Nigga, dumb tight. Hair looking crazy. Nigga, back the No more touching little girls, bro. Alright.
You're wearing your shoes. You got on that nigga's jacket. It's
They
cold
showed
out
the
there.
shoe. Oh, look, is that a cut on his leg? They beat the shit out of this dude.
Yeah, they beat him. They beat him up.
And then tied you to the pole, yo. That's crazy. Like, what
The
did they
crazy
use to
thing
prop
is-
him up?
Right. So check this out. If you've been up there for a while, they said this was 4 a.m, right? If you can use your fingers to somehow get that part off of like where you are, that means you're just gonna fall backwards.
Yeah.
What day was this posted? This was posted on March 4th.
Yesterday.
That was yesterday. And it says 4 a.m. So that means that they did this on a Monday.
Sunday night, Monday morning.
Oh God. Okay. So y'all say justice served. Cool.
Justice served.
Do you agree, Justice Serve, Mike?
For my daughter, a grown man that I don't know, and he's breathing, street justice. If other people that knew he touched my kids did that, yes. I can't promise it would be that way if it was me that caught him.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
I will say I haven't let myself put my daughter in, make it my daughter. And I don't even want to.
Right. The
I
fact
know
that he could
I know I get
speak,
some dark thoughts. So
the fact that he could speak, his feet don't look like they're broken. Like he got off like
one thing it looks like there's no damage to his face. Like you'd have been so swollen, and you know what I mean? Like
they could have put the stuff on that aluminum foil on him to cover up something. I don't know.
That was more tape. That they had his mouth taped shut at one point. That was tape.
All right. So Duck, are you ready to pick yours?
I guess. The thing is, G picked so quick.
Right.
I don't know how many I'm gonna get to see if I pick one too soon.
All right, you ready? I ain't gonna let you see what happens there. This says I gave birth 2 days ago, and he expects this. I'm not gonna show you that.
The F? Yep.
Nope, not interested in that. I think this might be the one. I think the students licking toes might be the one.
Students licking toes.
Y'all can ignore that one.
I don't
Y'all
care
can
about
ignore
that.
that one.
Hold up. You gotta let me read what it said at least. 3 women arrested for what? Destroying restaurant. Okay, that's just ghetto shit. That's okay. All right, let's go to the students licking toes in Oklahoma.
You would
All right,
pick something nasty like that.
I'm gonna do this one because it's got a video. So
I sort of want to see
twice.
I sort of want to see the Ratchet Girls too, because it said $1.75. So now that seems over the top.
You got to pick one because I didn't show you what happens in the video, but you got to pick one.
Give me students licking toes.
Ah.
All right, here we go. So I'm gonna click the I'm gonna click the video. Wait, where that? All right, we're gonna go full screen on it. And let me run it back, and then I'll read the caption. Wait, why did it stop playing?
Why did it pause?
He is devouring those.
here.
He is devouring them.
Oh, let me turn the stop. Let me stop the video.
I was gonna ask.
Why is it still playing?
Just hit the volume. That way, if it does play again, we won't hear it.
It says, "Unbelievable. This happened at DC Antlers," which is I'll tell y'all what DC Antlers
Is that a
is.
public school?
Right?
Students sucked on the toes of adults during a school fundraising event. Who approved this?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And
So
the governor,
much went wrong.
the governor eventually ended up getting involved. If I go back to over here where I originally bookmarked it, the reason I bookmarked it is because superintendent at the school says this is disgusting. We are cleaning up this filth in Oklahoma schools. Our agency is investigating. So this was a fundraising event. Like, you know how like, oh, we could throw a pie at the teacher, dunk the teacher in the water tank type of thing, gets the kids involved. They made these kids lick something off of these people's toes, bro.
No thanks.
So
that's crazy.
My question to y'all is this. You don't attend the fundraising event, but you send your kid with their friends. You get a video and your kid is one of these students. Now they have the kids' faces blurred out because they're clearly minors.
Mhm.
This looks like an elementary school. These aren't high school kids. And they're licking something off of the feet of the
Mike,
teachers.
I would get this whole school district shut the fuck down. I'm not lying. It would be my life's mission. This whole school district, everybody would be fired. Everybody. And the whole school district would be shut down. And if my kid, the adult whose feet they're licking, because you were a dumbass for allowing that, especially with my child, they're gonna end up in the hospital. I ain't gonna go further than that, but they're gonna end up in the hospital.
If it's my kid and I saw the video, I'm disowning you. I'm like, how are you this stupid?
There definitely needs to be how are you coached into this? Yeah.
Exactly. I'm like, go, leave.
But again,
I'm starting
like
over. I'm getting a whole new kid. I'm like
Mike said, those are elementary age kids. It looks like maybe middle school, but they look elementary. They're more easily influenced. They're a lot more easily influenced than older kids that are more developed. You know what I mean? So might not be on the kid. It might be that. This falls squarely on adults for me.
It do.
Yeah.
But again, who greenlit this? Who greened? Hey, let's let them lick peanut butter off adults' feet.
Yeah. So the superintendent, obviously, that was the one I bookmarked. This is disgusting. We're cleaning up the filth. Ted Cruz says this is child abuse. He said, completely agree. We are stopping this in Oklahoma. And then later on, he did have one more tweet following up with it. It made Fox News. Oh, wait. Every child deserves opportunity working. Committed to make it the best I can. School investigation into toe licking. I'm not going to click the whole thing, but toe licking will not be allowed in Oklahoma schools. And this is on Fox News, like the whole story behind it. So if y'all want, y'all can go and follow Ryan Walters, SUPT.
I'm all the way good, sir.
Oh, I was just saying if y'all want follow up on it. Okay. And so the one story that I said I had to share because of the title of our episode is this one. So the page is Internet Hall of Fame. Let me go over here and zoom in. So the caption is just so I'm going to click the picture so we can see it clearly here, and I'm going to read this to y'all. This guy posts, I'm assuming this is on Facebook. All right. He says, man to man, am I wrong? My ex sent me these saying she was going to post my draws. See, he spelled it the way I wanted to spell it, by the way. But I'm a man. This is normal. I'm sure other men can relate. I'm not a female. I don't wipe how y'all women wipe. We shit, wipe once, and carry on. As long as I shower when I take them off, I don't really see the issue. To other men out there, please back me on this because females really overdoing it. My draws, because females be really overdoing it over my draws, like you can't wash them. And these are the pictures. These are colored draws with clear shit stains in them.
Just try.
Nah, bro.
So my question to y'all is this. See, y'all thought I was gonna make it easy on y'all. No, sir. Moment of honesty. When's the last time you saw some shit stains in your drawers? Yeah.
No,
And
I'm
I
cool
dare
with
y'all to
that.
lie.
I'm cool. No, I'm cool being honest. It was actually within the last year. I don't remember exactly. I know it was within the last 12 months. It caught me all the way off guard because of how I wipe. Like, and I'm the one paper, white paper, and the first paper, I'm going till it comes out clear, and then I'm going in with the white, and then I go back with the paper. So it's like for me to still get a stain after that, I was like, yo, I made a mistake or something went wrong, very wrong in the system. So it was within the last 12 months. I'll admit it.
I'll same here. I'll say it too. I noticed it after, and I was just like, wow. Like my whole.
Because I will also say that before that, I hadn't seen
like I was
stains.
in elementary school again. Y'all like, wow.
All right. So Duck, you live on your own. You just, I'm assuming, washed them, kept it moving.
I must have. Yeah. You're talking about with the
G. What'd you do with your drawers when you saw them? Did you hide them from the wife?
No, because it was light. It ain't like it was like full on, skid mark in there. It was something where I noticed. I'm like, wow. Like, yeah, they went right in the dirty clothes as usual. She don't wash my clothes. I wash mine. So,
me, I would say that mine was probably. Oh, I hate saying the same thing that y'all said, but once I got on Wegovy, like on this weight loss shot. I like the dairy products and stuff don't affect me the way that they used to. But when I would eat a bowl of cereal, I would get gassy for the next 2 or 3 days. And I would see a streak like, oh shit, like what is this? And so it comes from farting so much as the shit is dropping closer to the release point. You know what I'm saying? Like that's where it comes from. As far as what I did with them, once since we've been in this house, so what are we going on, 6 years? I've gotten in the shower and looked at, oh no, hell no, and threw them bitches right in the trash.
Well, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
he ain't gonna ever see these.
before that one time, like I said, within the last 12 months, whenever it was, I honestly could not tell y'all when. It's been years since I've seen shit.
Right.
So,
I
don't know.
Let me tell you how paranoid I am. If I'm out at work and don't have wipes with me, I will get paper towel or napkin and create wipes to wipe with. God forbid I'm somewhere like where I'm in like a stall and can't go out and get the wipes or forgot to wet some and take them into the stall with me. I get paranoid. So my thought is I got to go home and get wet wipes. I got to like go home and like just see if I did any damage. Like, yeah, we can talk. We can be honest, right? You ever shit, you know you're done, and you just keep wiping. There's just more and more and more and more on the toilet paper. You just get frustrated, like, yo, I can't stay in here and keep flushing.
If I got more in there than I got to get out, and I don't feel it.
Yep.
Yeah, bro, I stand up, I jump to see if I get anything to fall, like try to sit back down. I don't have to go no more. I wipe, it's still there. I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. These drawers are just gonna have to go. Like, if it's a stain, it's a stain. But like, I'm trying. Like, bro, I've wiped so hard, I felt like I was about to violate myself. Like, I shouldn't do this when I'm wiping. You understand what I'm saying? But like, I've been there before, like to make sure this don't happen. Like that. This is what I'm trying to avoid happening.
Yep.
Like that, bro. They got to go. Like, and I get mad when that kind of shit happens. So, to this guy's point, he's saying that's normal.
Nah,
me,
bro,
that's not normal.
I was about to say you trifling, bro. That dude is trifling as all hell.
See, at first I thought it was pee stains. I'm like, all right, we've all had those, but I'm like, as we reading, I was like, oh yeah, no, yo, those are.
I will also say, I don't know how long he's been with his lady. He need to reevaluate his whole relationship. If she wanted to put that on the internet.
Well, he said it was his ex, so she was ready to embarrass him.
Oh, okay.
That make her look bad to an extent.
Okay, I don't even know. Women never realize how bad they're making themselves look when they air the literal dirty laundry of the ex because they trying to make them look bad.
Right? I'm like, well, you was with the stain, boy.
So now my follow-up question to y'all is,
oh shit,
how many pair How many pair of light gray to white briefs or underwear do y'all have?
I have a handful of grays. I won't go anything lighter than gray. Everything
Is it because of that?
for that reason, yeah. For that reason.
I don't have any weight, not because of that. That hasn't been a thought of mine in years. It was just that my parents only bought me white growing up. So when I got older, I get a little bit of variety with some colors and stuff.
Same here.
And the truth is,
I do have a good amount of light gray though. I don't know how many, but I got a good amount.
yeah, I got a good amount of light grays. But the truth of the matter is, most men packs don't have white briefs in them.
And plus,
like you got to go and buy the pack of white briefs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And plus, I've had white boxers, white underwear. They never get as white when you first take them out the pack. They get dingy, they get stained, all kind of different stuff. When I'm like, I'm never doing this again. When I get older,
you wear boxers still?
Well, briefs.
No shame. If you wear boxers, you wear boxers.
I said boxers, but I wear briefs. I said boxers, but I say boxers, but I mean briefs.
Boxer briefs. I wear boxer briefs.
Yeah, boxer briefs.
Okay.
But one of my parents.
What's up? What's your
Educate
question?
me. What's the difference between briefs and boxer briefs?
Briefs are the full blown tighty whities. Boxer briefs, they have like the boxer bottoms,
but they tight.
Like they're shorts. They're tight shorts on your thighs.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I thought the regular tighty whities were called. So tighty whities are briefs.
Yes.
Yeah, and boxer briefs are boxers, but they fit like briefs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I wear boxer briefs. I heard that there was another term for. So apparently they have boxer briefs, and those are supposed to be a little more loose, like on the legs and on the waist and on the crotch.
Yeah,
but then there's something else that's tighter, but it's tight to the legs also. Like it's like almost like spandex. I don't know what those are called.
I don't know.
I always thought they were boxer briefs.
You know what? I've seen those, and I know like I started wearing boxer briefs back in the day because like I wrestled, right? And literally when you're in a singlet, like boxers look weird. Like they show up crinkled in the singlet and everything. Boxer briefs are tighter than what I want when I already got a singlet, or briefs are tighter than what I want when I already got on a singlet. You know what I mean? Like now, there's no room for anything to breathe. Boxer briefs were the perfect in between. I've been wearing them ever since. So,
yeah, plus, you don't have to worry about them riding up on you as much as, boxers because they're looser. So, you're pulling them down through your pants.
The other thing.
Saying that to say that the thing you're pointing out, Mike, if I was still wrestling, like if I was still in high school, I probably would use those. The
tighter ones.
The ones that fit a little bit tighter around your legs, yeah.
Yeah. I stopped wearing boxers because as I gained weight and my thighs got big, I was getting like brush burns.
Yep.
In my thighs, I was like chafing, and it was just bad. So briefs, I don't know how or why, but they avoid all of that. Like I don't know if it's because it becomes cotton on cotton or whatever, but I appreciate the science behind it.
My mom actually bought me because as we get older, it's not much that we want for our birthdays and Christmas. So I'm like, look, I'm too cheap to buy my own boxers, especially when you spend $30, you only get like 3 pair. I'm like, Mom, just get me some more, underwear. She got me the boxer briefs, and I was like, yo, I ain't looked back since. Every pair I buy now got to be boxer briefs.
I'm giving your mom a round of applause for 2 reasons. 1, they made you upgrade your toilet paper. And 2, boxer briefs. So shout out to Mom.
Well, the boxer briefs wasn't like a recent thing. I'm talking about years ago.
I ain't say it was recent. Yeah, no, I wasn't saying that it was recent. I'm just saying a round of applause for Mom Dukes for putting you on the game,
Yeah.
So that's that. There is one more thing I want to show, specifically because G is on, and we'll get out of here. This is one more of the bookmarks. Let me go ahead and pull that up real quick. This is one of the bookmarks. Let me shrink the screen so I can see what I'm doing. Let's get this post off. It's not about that post.
That is still hilarious.
This one,
I do want to do the bonus. I'm gonna check the Twitter page. I rarely do, but I'm gonna check the Twitter page.
I hope you can't find it. I hope you don't know how to get to the bookmarks. So this tweet right here was
That's not funny because I don't know how to get to the bookmarks.
I know. I know. It takes me a while to get to it, and I'm the one that put them in there. What Bunny says, girl, what kind of phone is this with 3 question marks? Rihanna performing All of the Lights in India tonight. I'm going to click the video, but I'm going to mute it so we don't get flagged for the audio, let's go full screen with the video and show y'all what Bunny was so fascinated with. Now, to me, this just looks like a regular cell phone video.
And mind you, I've seen the video, not all of it.
Well, watch this now. Hold on. And action.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yo. No, it's an Android.
I was just about to say,
yes.
It's Samsung.
No, it's an Android.
It's
yes,
and to
sir.
Be more specific, it's Samsung.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The person did come out and say it was a Samsung. And I just wanted to shit on y'all iPhone users one more time. I just wanted to take a shot at y'all one more time. Rihanna a little chunky. She got that baby weight still.
That baby weight.
I'm okay with a little chunky Rihanna. She's still bad. I like it.
I wonder what song she's performing.
They said all of the lights. All of the lights in
Dancing
here,
like
baby.
that?
I guess. So that's what the video said anyway. So I don't know, but you can see it up here. Fenty Stats says Rihanna performing all of the lights in India. So, yep. I just want to take a shit on y'all real quick. No, that was the tie up, the boxer briefs and the iPhone thing real quick. All right, y'all. Let's wrap this thing up here. It is time for our quiz. Looking might be the S24 Ultra. Yo, I promise y'all, I've been thinking about upgrading. I got the Note, but the problem is they don't make the SIM card slot. The memory card slot no more.
Yeah, no one
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I am holding on to this one as long as I can. They're gonna have to do the update with the virus where my joint don't work no more.
You know they make phones that have capacity. I don't know if they make terabyte ones.
They don't.
But they still make pretty good memory
size. It's a lot of memory on these phones now.
It ain't enough. So I actually checked my memory. Actually, you know what? Let's play this game. Y'all get your phones if you can, and go to your settings and check your memory. See how much memory y'all have in your phones, external, internal, if you have it. And I want to know what your memory capacity is for both, if you have an internal and external. And I also want to know how much you have used.
All right, so I have 128 gigabytes. Right now, I'm only using 46.
Hold on, wait. You move it too fast. I got sound effects that I want to do for all of this. All right, so start over. You said you have what?
I have 128 gigabytes altogether. Whatever. And I'm currently only using 46.65.
Woke Mike want to be politically correct. Look, yes, storage. I'm talking about storage, not memory, jerk.
Okay.
They don't want to play. By the way, iPhone don't want to do the memory battle either. By the way, they don't want this smoke. All right, how do I find it? What's it under, Duck?
I just type storage.
Okay, so I'm not the only one having trouble here. Because when you go to settings, there's nothing that says storage or memory.
Scroll to the search at the top and just type in storage. It should pop up. That's what I did for mine.
Makes sense.
Oh, here it is. No, that says accounts and backup. External storage transfer, install from device storage.
Yeah, install from
device. How to get their own storage. Look at y'all.
Nah, but I just looked at this. Hold on, I gotta find this now.
I got some sound effects too.
Okay, Mike, go to device care.
In settings?
Yeah, well, I typed in memory. Yeah, there it is. Actually, yeah, it says device care.
Oh, it is under memory. Okay, that's why, because it's under memory. I'm typing in storage. See, Mike, I knew what I was talking about.
G, what was yours?
128 total, and I'm only using 46.65 of it.
I'm so glad I don't have an iPhone.
I don't have a lot of stuff that I use, so this is ample space for me.
So y'all want memory or storage? Because I got two different things here.
All right, yeah. I want to know the storage. We're gonna do the memory later, but Y'all don't want this. Y'all don't want the smoke with my
I
RAM.
think
My
the memory is like the active stuff.
Yeah.
That's how your phone operates and how quickly it can move and all that. Y'all don't want those. Y'all don't want the smoke with that either, though. I'm just letting you know.
All right, so we want to do storage.
I'm
Mike,
good.
you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I still haven't found mine.
All right, so I'll go first. So you want?
Wait, how'd you find it? Because we both have.
Go. I just click on device care. It literally pops up. It's right there. Goes back to your settings screen. Do your drop down from the top. Select settings, and then scroll down and just select device care.
Mine coming like an old man. Wait.
Shut your whole face. I got
It took
it. I
me
got
forever
it.
to
Shut up.
find it too. So
All right, here we go. So it says storage. Here we go. Okay.
all right, so my storage. What's the number you want first? You want my total or how much I'm using?
Let's go with both. Let's start off how much you have with the phone and
I
how
don't
much
understand
you're
how he
using up
found
there.
it. I'm in device care and mine is saying
I
app
got
data.
my total storage is 512 gigs. And then what I'm currently using is 159.6. And I got 352.4 available.
52.4 available.
352.4 gigs.
I still can't find it. I swear mine is supposed to be under memory, bro. I've done this recently. I just did this.
Bro, it's device care. Or search memory. I searched memory and that's how it showed me device care at first, but then it was showing me the memory. But
I'm under memory. Developer options memory.
Did you type in
No.
search when you go to settings? And scroll at the top, just put in
we
storage.
both
and
got Samsungs, bro. Where's it at?
Oh,
You see
wait,
device care right there?
I'm going to do external.
Look at mine.
External storage.
Not even looking.
Oh, you showing me something? My bad. Let me see.
Where it says device care? I'm literally just in the basic setting screen.
That's not what my settings look like. What kind of phone you got?
It's the fold. You
Oh,
don't
that's
have
why.
Settings don't look like this,
Bro.
Y'all both got
This-
Samsung there. I thought they always
Look, these are my settings. Now it's gonna look a little different because I have
You still
I have
got
mine on
did
night.
something different to his. That's why.
No, yeah. So these are my settings.
Oh, you know, that's very different from mine.
I heard putting stuff on your phone. You had no business.
I gotta find this joint now. I'm getting mad. Security and privacy, maybe?
No. Even when you type in storage at the search,
It didn't come up. Device and battery and device care, storage and memory. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm in the game
Oh,
now,
it
baby.
did show me my battery life and all that, how much time I got left. Yeah.
Internal storage. I have 128 gigs.
okay, that's where I'm at.
Of that, I have used 111. 86% is
You're right
used.
up against it.
That's now check this out. My
That's internal. Yeah.
my SD card is 238 gigs, and I've got 92% of that used. Wait, I thought I had a terabyte memory card in here.
I thought so too.
So let me say that was my main trade-off too. I was like, yo, if I can't expand my memory, then whatever I get needs to have it done. That's 512 gigs is what I got. You know what I mean? And I'm only using 100, like I'm using 159 of it, just short of 160.
Oh, this is so dope because I think when I bought this phone, I think it said it goes up to 4 terabytes, but the cards didn't exist. So that means I bought a memory card and never put it in my phone. Now I got to find it.
Oh,
I didn't know that I only had a 200 something. Wait.
That's crazy because them cards are going to be smaller than your pinky. So
wait. But 200 something gigs, isn't that 2 terabytes?
No. 1,000 gigs is a terabyte.
Oh, I am living well below my means. That's not good. But either way, so between 86% and 92% used, I'm running out of memory soon.
That's all them 49er vids.
Shut up. You're right though, but shut up. All right, so now if y'all go to memory now, what's your speeds for your memory?
I gotta find that now.
So my memory, the total is 12 gigs, and I'm using 6.1. but somehow I only have 4.9 available. That don't make sense. There's a gig.
Yes,
that you
because
already have.
well, so what they do is they exclude the stuff that you can't get rid of on your operating system.
Okay, so it's a gig of stuff that I can't get.
Mm-hmm. So mine has my RAM is 12 also, like Ducks. Oh yeah, it says reserved is 1.6. If you look underneath it, it tells you which is reserved. So the reserved is 1.6 gigs.
Hold up, I had to click on it. Let me see.
That's why.
Yep, it says reserve 1 gig.
Yeah, mine says 1.6 gig in the reserve, but it says I have 12 gigabytes, and I have 6.5 used. So, yeah. G don't want to tell us the truth about that memory.
No, I'm looking. It's not showing up for memory.
This was a fun exercise.
Oh, and look at this. So I can actually turn mine up. I have it limited with how much it's using. I have it limited to only 4 gigs. So I can go all the way up to 8 gigs of my internal memory.
RAM?
Yeah.
Let me see.
RAM plus.
Oh, I got the same option.
It says it allows more apps to open or stay open in the background. Choose less virtual memory to keep your storage space free.
Yeah,
so I could turn this joint up.
I'm putting mine all the way to 8. I'm not doing it right now because I got to restart the phone, but I'm doing it tonight.
Battery.
Yeah.
I'm pumping that up. I'm pumping that up to 8 tonight.
Yeah, look at that, man. We got all this technology and we don't even know how to use it. We such dinosaurs. We old heads. And I bet you like young people just grab it and just do it, turn it on. Mike said they make terabyte storage nowadays on phones. They're the top of the line ones. So I guess I could get by with terabyte. But my problem is when you add up what I have, 200 plus 128, that's only a half a terabyte. It's not even the 500. It's close, but that would be a half a terabyte.
Yep.
Nah, that's not enough. Because then I would still take up a half a terabyte if they only make 1 terabyte on the phone. I'm at 50% capacity. And you know the pictures take up more, the videos take up more. I don't record in 8K like my phone has the capabilities. I make all my videos low, lower quality and all that stuff. So that's why I have as much memory as I have. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think they're breaking it down to memory like how Samsung did memory and storage. It's just showing me my storage.
All right. It's quiz time. Y'all ready?
Ready.
Forgot about that. Yep. Eventually, I'm going to have to do the quiz, ask y'all questions, but I'll need time to prep for that. I know y'all just do it and go with it, but I'm going to want to look ahead of time to figure out what I want to ask y'all.
I got him. So y'all get to play against each other today. Mike is still in here, so we're going to have some fun with this one. I'm going to share the screen, but not pop it up there until it's time to reveal the answer. And this is dope because I've been doing my podcast lately with, like, I'm looking at y'all on my television. So this is cool. Like, I get to see everything nice, big, and bright, pause. All right. Today in history. All right. Y'all ready? The first one's going to be pretty easy. Well, I'm going to say easy, but y'all should have at least heard of it. If y'all get the year right, though, that's always the competition. All right. Today in history, this incident happened on King Street. British soldier killed 5 men in the crowd throwing snowballs, stones, and sticks at them. African-American Crispus Attucks was the first to die. Later, held up as early black martyr. Massacre galvanizes anti-British feelings. This was known as the Boston Massacre. All right. Y'all should get very close to this date if y'all paid any attention in history. Y'all have some names in here that are clues with Crispus Attucks. Like, y'all better get close. If neither one of y'all get close, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Me and Doug both shaking our head because I haven't heard of it.
I have no clue. I didn't pay much attention to American history. You think I was paying attention when they went over the other countries?
It is American history.
You just said it was in Britain.
It was against the British. Yo, y'all about to piss me off. Yo. It's called the Boston Massacre, my dudes.
I heard that. That ain't the same as the Boston Tea Party.
Oh, when? Okay. British soldiers killed 5 men in the crowd that were throwing snowball stones and sticks at them.
Okay,
Crispus
British
Attucks was
soldiers.
the
You're
first
right.
to die.
That does not place it in Britain. Okay, continue.
Yes, it's the Boston Massacre.
I heard that.
What?
I heard
Give me a year.
both, but my mind for some reason was stuck on, Britain.
I'll also say that in my head, most of the early, like the colony names, come from England. Like I'm sure there's a Boston somewhere in it. Like that's, you know what I mean? So that
Yeah, they
name,
came over. That's why they started saying New Hampshire,
right? But
New Jersey.
That's
and all
why
that
that
stuff,
name Boston Massacre doesn't necessarily mean to me, oh, this happened in Boston, Massachusetts.
Right, but there's no. I've never heard of a new Massachusetts, which would tell me that it's here because the old one would be over there.
Yeah, I've never. That doesn't.
That's
mean,
the way my brain works.
To me, that doesn't mean the cities that are there. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
are named after New and.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm sorry. Read it again, Mike. Read it again. I won't interrupt you. I can't speak
I'm
for
gonna
you.
kick your ass. All right, I'm gonna read it again. The incident happened on King Street. British soldiers killed 5 men in the crowd that were throwing snowballs, stones, and sticks at them. African American Crispus Attucks was first to die, later held up as early black martyr. Massacre galvanized the anti-British feelings. Like they're telling you it happened here. You can't be anti-British in Britain, so it's telling y'all it happened here.
All right. So when was the start of the Revolutionary War? Because I feel like I don't know, but why would they care about a black dude dying? Like,
yeah,
It was the North,
Mike, they all came over racist. Let's just.
but it was still the North. And they said he later became the martyr. It wasn't like he was immediately looked at as a martyr. Like as the revolution and all that stuff starts to take place. Hey, don't forget what they did to Crispus Attucks up here. Like fuck Britain type of thing.
I'm in the 1700s. I don't know where in the 1700s. I'm earlier in the 1700s, but you know what? When you first started reading, you said I should have heard of it. I was going to say 2017, so give me 1717.
I was thinking, early in the 2020s. Well, teens. I'm sorry, but then as it got on, I'm like, okay, yeah, this could be in the. But I'm gonna go with. I feel like it's maybe 1800s.
Mike, if you're out there, you get to play, bro. Boston Massacre. Come on.
I'm gonna go with. Shoot, I don't really
Duck,
know.
you locked in? You locked in at 1717? You think do y'all know the year of independence? I'm just curious.
Yeah, wasn't it? I know it was signed in 1776.
So why the fuck would they care? Like y'all pissing me off. Why would they care about something that happened
Okay, no, you're right.
60 years later? Like, come on.
Give me 17. I'm staying in the 1700s. Give me 1757. 67.
Okay.
No.
Two.
That had to. But I feel like Boston Massacre.
1762. Lock it in.
1800s.
What did we lock in? 1760 what?
2.
Okay, G. Come on, bro.
1762.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's locking in.
I don't know why I'm leaning towards 1800s though. I feel like that's when slavery was, let go. So I think I might be too late in it. Let's go with. Man. Now's the time frame of when do I want to go? Where in the 17s do I want to go? 1776 is when that was signed. Let's go with 17. What did you say, Doug? 17 what?
He said 62.
I think I'm going to go in the 50s. I'm going to go with 1754.
I'm going to make the comments bigger because we're getting some final answers from the people participating, and I love that. So let me just change the comments so that they're bigger. All right, and y'all can see them. Ice Niner says 17.
Wait. I'm sorry. G, you said 1754? That was
1754.
Okay.
Mike says 1770. Duck says 1762. And G says 1764.
54.
54. I apologize. He says 54. Okay. So, someone got it on the head, but it wasn't one of y'all. It was a viewer. It was a viewer. So the point to y'all for the competition goes to Duck. Both of the viewers said 1770 something. One said 70 and the other one said 74.
74.
It was 1770. Mike, did you Google that? Did you Google that, Mike? That's all I want to know.
Dang.
It was definitely 1770. Oh shit. I got the wrong screen sharing.
That's cool. I didn't see nothing.
No. That was just my page to pull it up. But there it is right there. Y'all can see it, 1770. So good job to Mike for getting it on the head. Pause. Duck gets the point. He said no, just a good guess. All right, I respect it.
Nice.
All right. So we're gonna keep this thing going here. All right, I'm gonna remove it. All right, so that was history, just in general. All right. On this day, this is gonna be one in film and TV. American reality TV program The Osbournes, featuring the family of Ozzy Osbourne, premieres on MTV.
Okay.
This is a very, very, very popular show. All of us were alive to know this. These dudes
I think it was early 2000s.
They had Super Bowl commercials advertising 3G speeds. I just want to remind y'all of what this show did for that family. They had Super Bowl commercials advertising 3G speeds. Okay.
God.
So
I want to say 2003.
That is exactly what I was gonna say. And so,
2003.
For the sake of keeping it different, we can't have the same answer. I was really thinking so that 3G speeds. I'm gonna come up.
Wait, now keep in mind, Duck, I'm telling you about the 3G speeds, but what I'm saying is that this show garnished them that popularity to get them that commercial. So I'm not saying that's when 3G came out, but they did the show for years and then they got that Super Bowl commercial. So I just want to make sure I'm not misleading anybody with what my hint was.
Give me 2001. Lock it in.
Okay. Ice Niner says here 2006. Mike, I'm going to see if you want to go. We got to see if Mike wants to go. I'm going to share the screen in about 3 seconds. He says 1999. Okay, this was really good.
That makes me
Every single one of y'all were within 5 years or less.
No, it's not even possible.
Trust me.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It was 2002. So y'all have to split a point or both get a point. I don't know how you want it. I don't know if you want to do half a point.
So you know what?
Duck said 01. You said 03. Y'all were exactly a year off. And Mike said 99. That's 3 years off. And I said 2006. That's 4 years off.
So
this
you know
was a really good round.
You said within 5 years. I was like, 99, 06 is more than 5 years. I was like, but that's not what he said.
I can't even justify trying to get the whole point. So you know what? Duck go up.
I can well, you can get the point, but I give both of y'all a point. It's going to be an equal point. So
we're both 1 year off. Yeah. So
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Okay. All right.
I ain't trying to track half points, even if it is just 1/2 point for each of us. I'm not.
That's crazy. We never had one like that. We were dead
right
in the middle. Oh man.
Yeah, no, that was really, really good. I was proud of y'all for that. Y'all went from pissing me off to making me proud. So I like that. I like that a lot. I like it a lot. Let's see if we can go with
I almost went to 04 or 06. Those are the
I was thinking
I was considering.
I was like, no, I think that was before I graduated.
I was like, I feel like I was younger. I never watched the show, but I feel like I remember seeing commercials around the time it was airing. Like those early 2000s, like G said.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd have been like middle school. So
all right. What are we gonna do here? I'm going to go with famous birthdays on Today in History. Now, again, guys, for those of you doing the replay and watching this again, if you watch it on a different date other than 3/5, it won't apply. But remember that this was March 5th, okay? Famous birthdays on this day in history, but we have to guess the year. Do I want to keep it close? We did something in the 1700s. I did something in 2000. What do I want to do here? What do I want to do? There's a lot of birthdays today. This was a popular day. Let me see if I can find somebody that y'all may have heard of at least. See, I'm insulting y'all because if I haven't heard of them, y'all like that's not cool, right?
Yeah,
Like how you know we don't know who that is.
What you expect?
Hey man, I'm still up for the guessing. I didn't think we was going to get close to the first question. We was all over.
I didn't. Well, no, I can't say I immediately went to 1700s. Once Mike was like, "What did you ask?" You asked the question. I was like,
something about a snowball fight that turned into a kid getting killed. So I kind of thought
when he pointed out the anti-British sentiments, that was like the U.S. ain't cared about that in years. We have not cared about that in several centuries. So
yeah, it was the Boston Massacre that tipped me off. I was like, okay, so it's not in the 2000s, the 1900s. It's somewhere in the 18 to 1700s.
I'm trying to make this a good one. I like it when it's close. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm so competitive that I want y'all to be competitive. So it's messing with me right now.
you mess with me. I'm tired. So
I tell you, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go down to here. Man, there's so many names that I know on here on this list now. Now I'm upset because it's like, which one do I pick for y'all? All right. Oh wow. Okay.
right.
Okay. I got one. Here we go. American Pro Football Hall of Fame wide receiver for the Dallas Cowboys and broadcaster for ESPN, Michael Irvin, was born in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Okay.
I know y'all have at least heard of him. I know y'all know who he is. I know y'all know what he looks like. I know y'all know Cowboys were winning Super Bowls in the early 90s, 92, 93, 95. He won the Super Bowls with them. So I'm giving y'all that's all the clues I can possibly give y'all. I'm not allowed to do any more than that. All right.
I'm immediately going to 1960s. I feel like he could be in his 60s.
I'm torn between 1969 and 1970. And I'm going 1969. Lock it in.
I'm gonna go.
By the way, 3G was introduced in 2001, so maybe they got the commercial as a promotion for the show, not the other way around.
I'm gonna go with.
Or did they have the commercial for 4G? Now I got to look at the Osbournes commercial.
What you went with, Duck? 69?
69. I'm wondering if I should make it 68, but I'm sticking with 69 because I already said lock it in.
I'm gonna
go with 69. You said?
Yeah.
How old is my mom gonna be this year?
I apologize. The commercial was for. The commercial, they actually did Welcome to 4G. Then he says, all aboard the 5G train. What is a 5G? So they did the commercial way before 5G actually existed. It was a Best Buy commercial.
I'm gonna go with 61.
And then they even had Justin Bieber in the commercial and was like, welcome to 6G speeds. So it was like a play thing. So okay, I apologize.
Got you.
All right. So I see a 1965. I see a 1966. My mom's favorite player. Duck, you locked in at what year?
69. I locked in 61.
G locked in 61. All right. Here we go.
I'm confident.
Sound the alarm. Someone got it on the head, but it wasn't one of y'all.
Here we go.
1966. My man Ice said it's his mama's favorite player. Duck was closest. Gee, Duck got a 3-1 lead on you, man. All right.
It's all good.
No, because now it's the 5th question and it's bonus time. You can get them right here.
Exactly. So I'm not worried
You can get
about
them right
nothing.
here. All right. So Duck, G's got an opportunity to send this thing into overtime, man. You can do sports, music, film and TV, or history in general. You can do events, birthdays, death. Someone died on this day. You could do, so you got a lot to choose from. Which one you want to go for?
Just me, because I'm winning.
Yeah, you got the 3-1 lead. Yeah.
I
By the
was-
way, Mike has 2 and Ice has 2. Gee, you are in dead last place of all the people competing.
It's all good. Hey, there's still a chance. You heard Jim Carrey, so you mean there's a chance.
So you're telling me there's a
run
chance.
down my list of options again. I
All
think
right,
I know where I'm
so-
going, but I want to hear them again before I choose.
So there's the general history, which has birthday, deaths. Then there's film and TV. There's music. There's sports. Yeah.
So I can't pick death outright. That would just be general history.
You can pick deaths and I can click it.
All right. So I'm trying to decide between death and film and TV because I feel like we always do a film and TV. So I think I want to keep that going. Let's do film and TV.
I didn't do one from film and TV? That's crazy because I saw like 2 really good ones. Okay. You know what's cool about the film and TV thing? Like it has to be like early 80s or mid 80s at the earliest because there was no TV before then. You know what I'm saying? So like it gives y'all a hope of like, all right, I can kind of do this. You know what I mean?
That's not true.
I was gonna say, I think
It was definitely television in the
What are y'all
70s and 60s.
colored TV
No.
might be different.
Oh, I said 80s. I meant 18s. I meant 18. I didn't mean,
I was
didn't mean
about
80s.
to say, like,
apologize.
bro, our parents grew up watching television
Right.
shows.
I was thinking of the number 8. I was hyper focused on the 8. I apologize. I meant the 18. It has to be like mid 18s at the absolute earliest.
They made me watch Rosebud in college. That movie is from like 1920 something or some shit like that.
All right. Do they have a good one here? Let's see. I want to make this good just because I like the competition. I want to give G a chance to tie this bad boy up. But let's see here. Who reversed the field?
I don't know, but did you see the Devils lost again since we've been recording? I didn't even know they were playing.
No,
I'm kind of used to it now, right? That's so bad,
Right.
man. That's terrible.
I've had basketball on. The first game was the Cavaliers and Celtics.
All right. Film and TV. American actors. It's going to end up being a.
1980s.
Let me see if I can find something about a movie. So what they're doing is, you know what? I found something. I'm gonna do this one. It's a birthday, but of an actress. So that's why it's under film and TV. On this day, American actress who starred in Training Day, Too Fast, Too Furious, and All About the Benjamins,
Eva
Hitch.
Longoria.
Eva Mendes.
I mean Mendez.
Eva Mendes was born.
Yoki's boy.
I still managed to find a birth one, but I get it.
I mean, but
No, I'm
because
not
I was
mad at
looking,
it. I'm not mad at
I was
it
looking
because
for
she
like
was-
movies. I was looking for like actual like movies or like they have songwriters performing a song. They have stuff like that, but I like singing in a theater and it was later televised. Like it was recorded. That was 1948. Like I didn't want to do nothing like that because I don't know what half of this shit is. And like I said, I wanted to give G an opportunity.
So
I'll tell you the one I considered. I'll tell you the one I considered, but it was another birthday. So, and it was Samantha Eggar, the English actress who did the original Dr. Dolittle, was born on this day, and then it's in parentheses or on May 3rd because of the discrepancy on her birth certificate. And she was born in London, England. And that answer was 1939. Like, I know, like, but I wanted to know if y'all knew when the original Dr. Dolittle came out. Like, that was the closest one to something I wanted to do. You know what I mean?
So what's the question?
Eva Mendes. What year was she born?
I'm going to go into the 70s with it because I feel like she's probably in her late 40s. I don't know if she's 50 yet. I'm going to go with I want to go with 78. Nah, because that would put her. If I go a little early, that is still.
Oh snap! If G get this on the head, he wins.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
this is
also
the bonus
rocking
round.
with the 70s.
Wait, he didn't final answer. Oh, well, you know, whoever give me final answer
I
first,
was about to
they
say,
get it.
I know he didn't.
Okay,
I'm listening to
let me
his
shut
train of thought. I got my
Get
own
75. 1975.
He jumped on that shit so quick.
He's funny. That's cool. I was leaning 72. So give me 1972, lock it in. I'm thinking she is in her 50s. Gee, you know 75 puts her in her 50s, by the way.
Yeah.
He said 78.
I was thinking 78, but then I moved it
Oh,
to.
you changed it to 75.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
No,
it doesn't. It
she
puts
would
her-
be
I'm sorry, it
49.
puts her at like 49. I'm sorry.
She would be 49.
I
Yeah.
feel like late
I think
40s.
she's like early 50s because I'm thinking about Hitch back in the day. You were bad, but you know, I think about how long ago Hitch was. I'm saying 72.
All right. Final answer 72. G. Final answer is
75.
75. We got a 73. And we got a 1980. Now I got to do some math. So G says 75. And Duck, you said 72.
Yeah.
Y'all both were less than 2 years off, or 2 years or less. But the answer is 1974. G gets the double point. It's a tie.
Nah, you don't get double points. You get 1 point.
No, it's the bonus round. The bonus round was double points. The bonus round was double points. So
Let's go.
Let me just real quick. I shouldn't have jumped to try to get mine because I thought G was about to go late 70s and I should have just let him do it. I thought he was about to go like 77, 78.
right. And then you would have won. So because it's a tie, I have a bonus question now. And I like this because I was actually looking at a category that I wanted to do. So I'm going to do it. All right.
Let's go. Duck, you nervous?
What the fuck is happening on my screen? Get the fuck out of here.
And I still got stuff to follow up with work, but I'm good. I'm nervous.
Oh, are we keeping you? Y'all, I don't think I'm doing enough of a Niner show tonight. I was supposed to be. It's already 10:30. If my man Tony wants to go live, then we will. But
well, aren't you doing? I thought you had a midnight show.
I got them. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said I'm not going to do it. All right, here we go. Super duper recent. I want y'all to be competitive here. And that's why I'm doing this. The only reason I'm doing this is because I want y'all to be competitive. So the category is sports, but it's another birthday. American NFL quarterback, currently of the Chicago Bears, but probably to the Atlanta Falcons by the time the season starts. Justin Fields was born in Kennesaw, Georgia. What year was Justin Fields born?
2000.
Gentlemen, good luck.
I want to say 2002 or 2003.
He been in the league. Well, I mean,
Or shoot, it might even be. It could be 2000 or 2001. I was born in 03.
see, and the problem is you don't know how long he played college, when he came out. Like that's the tough part about
I feel
these
like
ages.
he's anywhere from 22 to 24 years old. So it could either be early 2000s or late 90s.
Give me 1999. Lock it in.
Dag, I was thinking that too.
I've been on it from the
He
beginning.
locked it in quick.
I
He
was gonna
locked
let
it
you
in
go first,
quick.
but damn all that.
All right, so
Well,
that's
I've been on 99
G.
from the beginning.
He said
G.
99. I was thinking
G.
2001 or 2.
G.
Yeah.
Don't waste your breath, bro. Don't waste your breath, bro.
Oh,
He got 99
Yo,
on the
as
head.
soon as G said it might even be 90s. Nope, I've been locked in on 99 since as soon as you asked the question, I locked in on 99. I thought about his draft year. Most draft prospects coming out about 21, 22. And some might be 20, but 21, 22, and he'd been in the league. He just wrapped up year 3. So I was like, okay, I'm taking 99, and that was my answer, especially when you started going early 2000s. I was like, I'm going to let him have that. So as soon as you mentioned 90s, nope.
Wow.
Lock me in.
Wow. That was a lot of fun for our Today in History segment. The show was great, man. Thank you guys who watched, for the participation. Shout out to the people on Patreon that watched. Shout out to the people who watched on the YouTube channel. You guys were all great. Gentlemen, I'm giving you guys a round of applause. This is a phenomenal show. We had a lot of fun doing it. Duck, thanks for making time for us today. I know you got a busy schedule now.
Also, my shirt, gentlemen.
It's coming. It's coming. Pause.
Actually,
don't you worry.
Hey, the same thing I told y'all before.
My birthday shirt got returned because it was too small. I'm still waiting on that one.
We waiting for them to send in the other one. She already ordered it. I don't know when it's coming in. I gotta follow up with her about that. But she definitely returned it already. So we gotta wait for them to give it to us. Pause.
Are we doing wrap up at all? Or?
Nah.
Yeah, we could do final thoughts.
Yeah, final thoughts.
Final thought, but go ahead.
All right, I'll be quick. So I mentioned that the job is doing a competition right now, best week ever, right? So everybody's trying to have their best week ever. I literally need one more sale, like literally just about anything. A few $100 will do it. So anybody out there listening, hit your boy up if you're interested. But it was cool.
You gotta let people know what you do. Like you gotta.
I sell life insurance. I sell life insurance with American Income, division of Globe Income. So just let me know, reach out. But what I was gonna say is what was I going to say? Literally, I got released from training today, and we're doing best week ever. We got 3 new hires on the team that are in training, and so we're going over like what do we have for the day, right? We start the day off with a meeting at 2 every day, and my upline is like the managers above me. So the highest one she was the leader of the team. She was like, "Yo, what do you have on the docket for the day?" And I said, and then she was like, "Well, wait, you just got released today, didn't you?" And I was like, "Yeah," and everybody cheers or whatever. And I was like, actually piggybacking off of that, can I talk to the new hires real quick? I was like, this is my first day out of training. There's been a lot of activity this week. Like they're telling y'all to watch the presentations they're doing. I can't stress that enough. Yesterday alone was more presentations than I had in my whole first week of training. So any chance y'all get to just hop on and observe, absolutely just eat it all up, all those opportunities to learn and grow. So to do that and then turn around and have a sale as big as I did at the end of the night, like it just makes me look like the man. So so I'm on cloud 9. I'm riding the high because it's been a while, and it's another one of those sales like I told y'all the last time that I would have had to dash for a full week every day, 10, 12, 14 hours to make that much money. And that took me a couple hours. So
okay.
Actually, I do got a final thought.
There we go. Let's go, baby. Come on.
All right, so
go ahead and show him my old man Scruff McGruff. Where he at? I know he fit on your lap.
Nah, he laying down. He sleep. My thought was I always have a bunch of weird thoughts. So this is one of the thoughts that I've been thinking of. So I always wish and fantasize about Dag, yo. I wish if there were superpowers, I wish I could have the power to teleport. And I was like, yo, that'd be great. I can cut car insurance. We can go on vacation at the drop of a hat. But then I started thinking with my overthinking self, I'm like, yo, what about times where you're like sleep and you're sleep teleporting? And that kind of like, ruined the thought of having the power to teleport for me. Like in my mind, that's a real thing. I'm sleep teleporting. I wake up. I don't.
He in a bank vault. I wasn't supposed to be here, officer. I was just taking a nap.
So did you go to the thought? Because you just had the flu, right? Every time you get sick, every time you sneeze, you teleport unexpectedly. Did you have that thought too?
No, it was just sleep teleporting, man. Cause you know how people sleepwalk and like, yo, how did I end up on the front lawn? I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
could you imagine if you could teleport and you went to where your mind was in the dream? Like, I'm like, that kind of ruined it for me.
Wake up in space and just freeze to death. Oh shit! Like it's over. It's a wrap.
Right. So I was like, yeah.
Have y'all seen the movie 57 Seconds? I never even heard of this.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
I've heard Gone in 60 Seconds.
How old that is? It older than me? Because I definitely haven't heard of it. If it's older than me.
No, but I am excited. I hear that they're coming out with another Art the Clown movie, part 3 of what's the name of the show? What's the name of the actual movie? The character's Art the Clown.
Well, while we talking about movies,
Terrifier.
Okay, I was gonna say Terrifier, not that I've seen it.
Yeah, I can't wait.
While we're talking about movies, I went to Cabrini College, which is now Cabrini University. They're currently in their last semester of existence. Like they're shutting down in a couple months here, I guess. But they're putting out a movie based on Mother Cabrini, who's the namesake for the college. I think it drops like tomorrow or the next day.
Yeah,
what's she do?
You went to, right?
2 nights ago. Say it again.
That's the college you went to, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why is she getting a movie?
Familiar.
Like, what's special about it?
I was gonna say she's still revered for like all her works in public service and just.
Oh, she didn't get canceled?
Helping the poor. Nah, Mother Cabrini, she did a thing when she was alive.
Oh, okay. Cool. You know, they starting to cancel namesakes.
I mean, all they did was shut down her whole university that was named for her. But other than that,
okay, wait, her name still might live on.
Ice. I have heard of this, and I heard the review. I heard it was terrible. The guy can rewind time by 57 seconds and do over whatever happened. I have heard of this. I have heard of this movie.
How useful is that 57 seconds? That's not really beneficial.
You should never fail picking up a chip.
Yeah, because you got all that.
How you utilize it, but you should never fail with certain things. 57 seconds is a lot of time, bro.
Well, it depends on how long your pickup is. If it's longer, if it's 58 seconds, all you're going to
You'll learn to work in that. Matter of fact, you'll learn to keep it to like 30 seconds, 30 to 40. You want to get
real.
So
interesting. My final thoughts for the night, guys, are going to be pretty simple, man. Find a passion and pursue it. Life is too short, guys, and we all have stress, whether it be financial, familial related, whatever it is. Everybody has some sort of stress, but look for reasons to be excited about tomorrow. So find a passion. And when I say pursue it, it could be as simple as I'm very passionate about watching movies. Pick a movie every day this week and watch it. Whatever your passion is, find a way to do it and mean it and enjoy it. Isolate time, make time to do something, enjoy something that you're passionate about. My latest passion has been Turkey Hill rainbow sherbet ice cream. I get a cone every other day. It's great. Love it.
And you know what? Given your recent weight loss, I feel like you've earned it.
Yeah.
Even though you deserve it.
You were talking about COVID was the first time you were under 200. I got on a scale 2 or 3 weeks ago and was at 209. I can only imagine what it's going to be like the next time I go for my measurements. I might be under 200. So.
I was about to say I still got that wrestler in me, so I keep a scale in my bathroom that I get on pretty much once a morning.
Yeah, I haven't been over 200 since who knows. The smallest I've ever been, and this was back in 2009, was 219. The smallest I've gotten to that was 2 years ago. I got to 227.
Oh, so you meant to say you haven't been under 200 because you said I haven't been over 200.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't been under 200 since probably like freaking middle school or something.
Yeah, I'm close, man. I'm close. And even when I feel like I'm not losing weight, it is coming. Like, I'll put it to you like this. I was in Vegas and they had the scale outside where everybody can see and you got to guess your weight and everything. And I had clothes on, stuff in my pockets. And my boy was like, what you think you're going to be? I said, I can tell you exactly what I'm going to be, 217. So if the scale is right, I'll be 217. Got on, boom, 217 on the head. People was like, oh shit. Like they it's hype. Not even a week later, so we came back from Vegas, and that Monday is when I had my doctor's appointment. And I was 209 with clothes on. So that was a difference of 8 pounds, just like that. You know what I'm saying? So I can only imagine that was 2 weeks ago. When was the Super Bowl?
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. So it was 2 weeks ago. Yeah. So there's no telling what the weight is like right now. So
yeah, I did lose 5 pounds since the flu thing. So
that's the other thing too. I was sick, so I know that's why I dropped that much weight in that little bit of time. So, but guys, great show. Round of applause for you guys. We're gonna get out of here, man. We'll see y'all on the next one. All right, y'all. Peace.
All right, y'all. Be easy.